Hey guys, welcome back to another Raw JDM video here. Today we are doing the speaker rewire and sub installation on the Legnum, which is a long job. It'll take me a couple hours. Anyways, today I'll have to rip out all 4 door cards, run wires all to under the seat of that, from the door cards to the head unit, and then also run some speaker wire. Actually, no, I think I've already got speaker wires ran for the sub, which is going to sit, I believe, over there. So yeah, today I've already upgraded the speakers in the Legnum, but because the wiring's terrible, it doesn't feel that way. So that's skipping one step out of it. So today I've got my amp for the speakers. I've got some speaker wire as well. I don't believe I'll need speaker wires for the sub, but I did buy an extra one just in case. I've got the sub I'm wanting to put into this box. If it doesn't fit, that sub is smaller in width wise. So we're going to try this one first into here, slap it in there, and then we'll go from there. So we're putting the sub in first, and then we're going to do the speakers. The sub's the easier part, so I figured get it out of the way. So here we have my old sub amp and speaker. So first thing I'm going to do is take the amp off the box. This is the amp I'm going to use for the sub. I do believe it is rated for it, so that's sweet there. Now with taking out your sub, I recommend using a screwdriver, not what I'm doing here, because one time I did pierce a sub doing this. Screwdriver, if your sub will allow. This one does, because it has a lot of over bits around it. Sweet, there we go. Okay, we mostly got it in there, with some sawdust absolutely everywhere, on my glasses, just everywhere. So yeah, we're just going to put it all together now. Hopefully, there's still a little bit of a gap here. I'm hoping the screws will jam that bitch in. And would you look at that, it's sitting flush. I really hope those screws didn't fuck it anyway, but see how it goes. I'm really praying that this works, full stop. There's a little bit of a gap there, but the rest of it's sitting very flush. And there, so just this right side is a little bit of a gap. But when you've got something that doesn't entirely fit, you just gotta kind of work with it. Here, I've taken this off, I've taken this out. I don't think I needed to, but I did. And this out. Now, I think this is how it's gonna fit. Now fit in, come on. You know you want to. Oh, come on. There we go. Now I'm just going to use the same screws as what was actually holding in the sub in the first place, which is some plasterboard shitty screws, and I'm really hoping this isn't. I think that's something I can drill through. The smell of death under your breath, you better respirate. Spitting this heat, they press repeat the cycle. I play with the beat, I'm moonwalking in like Michael. I stay with the shits, no need for risks, I'm mindful. Hold your breath, we going in like. Okay, so your reaction was an attraction towards many different actions in my mind. So now I'm just wiring up the sub. This process is easy for me. I've done this a lot in my time. For you, I just realized it may not be so much. So, I've already run cables. From the head unit, goes down here, and comes out the back of here. It does not look very pretty right now, I know. RCAs go into the input because it's inputting into the amp, which will then be outputting through these speaker wires, which then will go through to the sub. And the speaker wires will be going into speaker output, which then I am going to put those two in there. I've got the blue as the negative, I remembered that, because the red is always the positive. Ah, fucking bitch. I'll probably just do a fuse there. Now you can always tell it's a blown fuse by they're snapped in the middle. So I need two 40 amp fuses. It's almost 1 o'clock on a Saturday. I'm gonna make a trip to Bunnings. I'll probably Repco, to be honest, or whatever the fuck is closer. Get some 40 amp fuses, a lot of them. And then I'll start on the speaker rewire later, because I don't want to finish the speaker rewire. I still need the fuses anyway, and then Bunnings or whatever's closed. So that is what we're doing today. Okay, just finished up at Autobahn. Got myself a little bit more than I needed, but I did get 2 packets of 40 amp fuses. So at least I can fill up my stash a little bit. Yeah, so now I've got to head back and we'll get started on getting all that shit sorted. So I had just a quick look at the weather to see, you know, because it feels quite warm today. It is 28 degrees. It has not reached 28 in a while. So it is quite warm today. Had the aircon blasting the whole flipping time. Now my dumb noodle head actually has the blue as the positive and the red as the negative. Do not do what I did. So it is all wired up now. Fuses aren't blowing. Seems to be working. I'm gonna do a little test run and turn it on, and we'll see whether the sub is doof-doofing. If not, I'm gonna hook up that bass boost thing and see if that'll help. Yes! We have subwoofer! Now that's the first part down. First 3/4 of the way down for that part. I still need to take off all the door cards, rewire all the speakers to an amp that's gonna go under the passenger seat, which is gonna be a long job. So I have to take off every single door card. I'm even going to hook up the tweeters as well. I need to take out the head unit so I can run wires. So yeah, a lot of this is going to be time lapse, I do think, because, well, it's basically repetitive tasks over and over. So yeah, the sub and amp are working. I still need to get this wire, one of the wires over there to there, so I can mess with the bass boost down here. So I need to rewire that. Alrighty. Okay, so for this speaker rewire, I have a lot of things. We have 2 sets of RCA cables. We have a 3rd set just in case. We have the amp that we're wiring up, and 3 sets of 30 meter cables, 2 sets of 10 meter cables, and I've also got another set of one of these as well. So it's going to need a power ground and all that kind of stuff too. Actually didn't think this through very much nicely. I should probably start by getting power and ground wires to the amp, getting the remote wire to the amp, and doing speaker by speaker. Not too bad. My old 380 was a lot easier, so you've actually got to start down here, fire this up, comes out, and then I just like to grab this and just yank it until the whole thing comes out. And mine doesn't come out very nicely. No, I do have an insanely long and insanely short one, but the only reason I've done that is because this is blue and this is a different color. The reason I'm thinking that is I will have these for the rear, this for the front, and should be sweet. So I've got all these cables here. I'm gonna run them behind, down, through here, around there, and basically follow the route that I came. But for the RCAs, I'm thinking maybe we'll slap them under here, and this is where and this is where I'll put the amp, is what I'm thinking. It's a sad life, but I'm living okay. Don't you worry, there's mistakes that I've made, and I chose just to live it on and let the past be an emotion. I can drown in my pain. No way, fuck the system, I'ma skull fuck its head. It's the continuation, angry boy on the tread. I'ma leave all you bitches, let you hang from a thread, and change to another person that you think that was dead. You feel me? Cause I'm not just one kind, got two kinds. I got like two minds. I got two friends with no ends. They never make mistakes. A knife could stab you in the face. Society sucks, can't win the race. It's free for all. I'ma reach the top and you'll be in last place. Magic, static, I could be your habit. Please don't hate on me for just saying the word faggot. Panic, man, you guys are stupid, I won't have it. This is just a simple verse for you to understand it. I don't even have to try anymore, folks. I got a simple word to question for you. Can you answer this little question for a little question? I got questions. I don't have questions. So I found where my ground was for the other one, which is actually in a pretty good spot. Right here. Where my ground is. So I'm just going to undo that bolt, slap another ground there, or next to it. Might actually go next to it, because and that way I won't interfere with each other. What I might do is run this cable down there, down to the other one, and then run a new cable from this one to this one, because it's a short distance. I reckon I've got a cable that will suit that very nicely. So this is what it looks like. Oh, actually, I wire wheeled that side, and I probably need to wire wheel this side too. This turns on, which is great, but running these wires, my goodness me. On old Jap cars, they don't leave, I don't think on old cars, to be honest, they don't leave any space here for you to run an extra cable or two. So I've tried jamming it down there a few times, but it's come to the point where I'm thinking of just trying to get this back in there, trying to get that back in there, and just have these wires jammed through. Because it's just no shit, she running around my mind all the fucking time. Gotta get her out, gotta erase, gotta get my pace. My back pocket, get an ace, can't roll back in this place. No way, no way, no way. And I'm back in this strip, doing my shit and I'm back in my whip. Naughty in the main street, blessing my hits. Yeah, shorty in the back and she flashing her bits. Yeah, yeah, I'm falling, no stumbling, no stalling. Got 4 broads and they all dead. Got your girl, yo shit swag. I don't give a fuck about what you asking. I'm just trying to move, baby. Kiss me till she horny. We gon' make a fucking move. Full clip, cock it, shot it, lock it. In the bed, she getting nude. In my arms, my baby darling. Got me feeling it real smooth. Yeah, yeah. Kick back in the booth, living on the booth, shawty feel me, ooh, yeah. Trapped out in the cool, shawty on my lap, sipping on some booze, yeah. Come chill outside, she know how to ride, baby wanna try, yeah. Smoke till we high, looking at the sky, she was my slime, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Holy shit, this fucking GoPro is very hot. Alright, I'm gonna give it a bit of an intermission. All I'm gonna do while I'm gone, I've run the cable from that speaker all the way to here. This speaker is gonna join here. I'm gonna tape it all under this seat to go through to that amp, and then I'm gonna copy gonna do the same on that side to go to that amp, and then next time you'll see me, we will be testing. So I was figuring, may as well show you the final product. The GoPro was too dead to do it while I was finishing up, so I will show you now. Speakers having are wired up to the amp that's under that seat now. And I wonder if you can see it. You can really see it right down there. Wired up. I'll show some of that in the video. I'm sure a short clip won't get copyrighted, but this slaps very hard. The sound in this is a lot better. So now when I go to my shows for work, I'm not going to be driving there with some shit audio. So that's good improvement. Still going to do the drive shaft in the next video, so keep your eye out for that. Anyways, it's been Rule JDM here. Have a good rest of your day. Don't know what's happening, stuff. She keep on yelling, acting lame, bitch. I've had enough. I'm with my dude, we smoking.